What's up, everybody? This is the Raw Truth coming back with part two. And it says it didn't take long for his conspiracy theories about his death to bubble up with anti-vaccine advocates concocting all sorts of bizarre conspiracies about either the feds or former hit squad having executed Bradstreet to prevent him from revealing. Well, exactly what he was going to reveal wasn't exactly clear, but obviously it have been bad enough that the evil forces of Big Pharma and the CDC wanted him dead. And you got to understand the CDC means Center for Disease Control. So it's a center disease control, a center that controls diseases. So if it's controlling diseases, that means what? That they're not eradicating the disease. They're not crushing or curing the disease. They're just controlling it. You know, and you have to understand that the CDC in itself, well, along with Big Pharma, they work side by side. They work side by side with each other. And when you look at it, we're like guinea pigs. What I mean, like guinea pigs, or the mice in the lab, where they test the mice out with different drugs and stuff to see how it works with them. Then they try it on humans, and then they recommend a dosage. Why is they recommending a dosage? Just to see how your body will react. So they have no plans on curing you. They just using your ass as a fucking guinea pig. That's how these, rude son of a bitches are. They want to fuck with your body. No, just think just going to school and college all this time just to fuck with somebody's body when you don't even have the cure in the first fucking place. So it said again, he was, well, exactly what he was going to reveal wasn't exactly clear, but obviously it must have been bad enough that the evil forces of Big Pharma and the CDC wanted him dead. It said a month later, another prominent alternative medical practitioner, Nicholas Gonzalez, died suddenly of what sounded like an apparent heart attack. As you might recall, Gonzalez pioneered, if you can call it that, a variant of the Gerson protocol, complete with the juicing and coffee enemas, known as the Gonzalez protocol, that then finally tested it proved to produce worse result, as I pointed out in time. It is not all and unusual for a man in his mid-60s to die suddenly of a heart attack, but alternative medicine fans did see it that way. They immediately saw him as another victim of the same conspiracy, claiming that his heart attack wasn't really a heart attack at all, but rather due to use of surreptitiously administered Silicline or some other nefarious method designed to make murder look like natural causes. The interim between Bradstreet suicide and Gonzalez unexpected death from what almost certainly was natural cause, interpret investigators, spearheaded by Erin Elizabeth Joe, Marcolla's girlfriend, at Helenet.com, stated, linking seemingly any unexpected death of a quack to the conspiracy. That was 2 months ago. What been happening since? And you got to understand that they want to false flag people and false flag people too. You know, and you got to understand that these pharmaceutical companies, like I said, they're just using folks as guinea pigs, and they actually cause diseases like the autism, and it causes other diseases too as well. And you have to understand too, is normal behavior, they are classifying it as diseases too. Somebody's unhappy. Oh, they just got a problem of depression. So we're going to give you a drug, and that drug will help you with your depression. Or somebody got a problem just being angry. Oh, you got this problem. Or they might put something in the food. Notice, food and drug administration work hand in hand too. It's all a pyramid scheme right there. And they might put something in the food, and somebody will get an allergic reaction to what's that they put in the food. Now all of a sudden they require another drug. Cause see, the CDC, these labs, they not only make the prescription and non-prescription drugs, but they also make the other drugs that are put in the fucking food. Now I just want to throw that out there with you. Throw that out there. Have you take a look at that too, as well. It says a couple weeks ago, right around the time I was heading to London for my vacation, plus a day of presenting at a scientific conference at Imperial College London. There appeared a story that I never got around to blogging about because, well, I was on vacation. By the time I got back, it seemed to be old news, particularly since there didn't appear to be any new news about it. The story did, however, apparently provide quite a bit of amusement of skeptics while I was gone, involving, as I did, apparent overdose of amphetamines at a German homeopathic conference. It says authorities say emergency workers called to a conference center in North Germany found some 30 people staggering and suffering from cramps, apparently as a result of amphetamine poisoning. The local government said 15 ambulances and a helicopter was sent to the scene. Friday, in the small town of Handala, there were alternative and homeopathic practitioners, and that they were taken to the hospital. Authorities said the primary finding was the group was poisoned with amphetamines, but Collateral said they didn't knowingly take the substance. Oh, sound like a setup to me. Bring everybody in, have a big old conference and shit. Put something in the food, put something in the fucking drink, and then next thing you know it, they take that shit and now they're infected. And so can you see the war? They're going after the people who actually got the cures for you. They're going after the people who actually can help and benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel in their mind and in their heart, because the big pharma, the CDC, the Food and Drug Administration, they're actually are one, but in broken and separate entities. And you know what I mean by that? Like I said before, the Food and Drug Administration, one party. The big pharma, the labs, they make what? The food, the drugs to put in the food, and the drugs that also in the prescription or non-prescription drugs. So anything we're getting drugged. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you look when you look in the back of a food item and you start seeing words that you have no idea how to pronounce it, Like, you may see me not reading as effective as I would other articles because there's so many damn words in here that's fucking long and shit. And you see me struggling. I know y'all laughing. Oh, that bitch ass can't read. Look at that. Listen to that bitch ass nigga. I'm stumbling over words because I don't know how to pronounce these words. I'm trying looking them up and it won't give me that much. But these words are very difficult to pronounce. And that's one thing too. Like I'm saying, look in the back of a food product. It has these words that you can't fucking pronounce. And if you can't fucking pronounce it, it's a fucking chemical. It has to be a fucking man-made chemical. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a fucking man-made chemical, then that must mean that that company lied saying that it's all natural. How the fuck is it all natural when they got a fucking chemical in it that's not fucking natural? It's like, go to the store and see if you could buy 1 gallon of high fructose corn syrup. Go to the store, I want that. Go to the store, I want a gallon of high fructose corn syrup. Can you get that bitch for me? No, because they don't sell that. Why? Because it takes a chemical that they draw the sugar out of corn to make, and it's that chemical that some people is allergic to. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not diagnosing or treating. I'm just going on just studies. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, just studies. I might repeat that a few more times. That way I could be safe. Not that I'm afraid, but I have to say that just in case somebody said, well, the raw truth. He said this. No, I'm just giving you something that's educational. Don't fucking lie on me. That's why I said do your fucking research. Shut the fuck up. Let's go. It more reads, at the time, Sharon Hill noted, hey, that's a place out here near Philly, Sharon Hill. Sharon Hill noted that no one was seriously ill, fortunately, and speculated that the homeopaths and other alternative medicine practitioners may have knowingly taken a drug referred to as aqua rust or 2C-E. See, man, that doesn't even sound right. Aqua rust. What the fuck is that? What, they go to a fucking abandoned building that's dirty as fuck and it pour water over pipes, rusted pipes, and boom, aqua rust. Aqua rust. Or it says 2C-E. Look at this shit. Then it says, which is a psychedelic drug. Oh shit. That apparently produces LSD type reactions. Oh fuck. LSD. Wow. It produces LSD type reaction. But I want you to pay attention. It's like a psychedelic drug. And sometimes there's some psychiatric medicine that produces that effect too. Some folks have taken it, hear voices. It's like when you look at some of the people who did shoot up schools and stuff like that, they had a psychologist and they had a therapist, and they all recommend them to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is the one who prescribed the drugs. And a lot of drugs, people hear voices, and it induces the rage in people, so it makes things work, because anytime somebody tampers with your psyche unnatural, you're going to have an unnatural reaction to it. People shot up schools and stuff. They all most more likely had that. Coming back with part 3 to finish off this article, but I wanted to break down and give some things that we need to be aware of. These people are dying mysteriously, coming down ill and stuff because people want them dead. Nobody wants a cure. Everybody wants death. But while you living, they're going to make sure you live till they kill you. Or till what they give you kill you. I'll be back.